हिमांशु फ्रेम देख रहा हूँ, फ्रेम देखना उसको। क्या? हाँ, that's okay. I'll stand there. ठीक है, फ्रेम में हूँ मैं। हट जाना, खड़ा हुआ है पर रख दीजिए ना। थैंक यू आर्या। ठीक तो था, हट जा। हेलो हेलो लेडीज एंड जेंट्स, मेरा नाम सौरभ है। हट जाइए हिमांशु, मेरे लाइव में ये गेस्ट लोग आ गए हैं। पॉज हो गया, वो कुछ तो दब गया वहाँ पे। ओके ठीक है, अभी लाइव। हेलो दोस्तों, हम लाइव हैं और मेरा नाम सौरभ है। हिमांशु ग्रेनोला चेक करना, उसमें शिफ्ट टैग कर, ग्रेनोला होगा, ग्रेनोला। चलो ओके, आफ्टर वेस्टिंग अ मिनट वी आर लाइव। ये थैंक यू, उसमें है। ठीक है दोस्तों, आफ्टर वेस्टिंग अ मिनट वी आर नाउ लाइव, ऑफिशियली लाइव। आई डू नॉट नो व्हाट द कैमरा फ्रेम इज। इट्स ओके हिमांशु, अपना काम कर ले। Okay, so today is June 5th and finally I'm very happy to be at a Starbucks. Last 3 दिन से मैं रोज सुबह ब्लू टोके जा रहा था and while blue toke is a great place, but I realized कि मेरे को तो fun Starbucks नहीं आता है, तो I'm back here. You know how people are creatures of routine. I'm exactly that. I am a creature of routine. मैंने गलती कर दी, सॉरी, वो दीजिए ना। आई थॉट आपने डाल दिया उसके अंदर, अब डाला था उसके अंदर, मैं डाल, सॉरी। I'm a creature of routine. What that means is that I want my black Americano from Starbucks along with the butter. And I thought the lady at Starbucks put the butter already, but she did not. And now I'm going to do that. Okay. So today, what do I talk about? I don't really have an agenda. What I can talk about is the last 3-4 days in transit. I mean, I've been in Pune for 2 days, 3 days, I think. But primarily, I've been thinking about it for a while, and there is a lot that has been on my head, and I don't want to like commit to it publicly. I don't want to make it a public promise so that I am forced to work on it. But let me talk about thinking. What to talk about? Okay, let's talk about money. I woke up to a text by Chandni saying that there was a design person that she spotted on Twitter, and she spoke to the person, and that person was very keen on working with us. She thought that our vibes were great, our conversations were great, and she could understand how we work, but she chose to not work with us because we obviously cannot afford the kind of money that she expects in life. And she is fairly right in terms of expecting the kind of money that she wants to expect, because obviously, why would you not charge a certain amount of money for your skills and your time and your work? But here is the thought that I have, that my ability to do large things with great people is severely constrained. In fact, this reminds me of a quote by Sanket. Sanket is the CEO of Invideo. I'd met him a couple of times for some tiny conversations, and he said that he wants to build a business wherein he charges the top dollar from the clients. He pays his people top dollars, and he operates like a top dollar company. Now that's a great thing, and I think Sanket can do that because he's operating in a business which is fairly innovative. His team has been able to build something interesting, and to be able to build that, he was able to raise some capital from, let's say, investors that allowed him to A, get the beta version out, and B, then build on top of it and then raise more money. So I think it's a cycle and loop of sorts wherein you raise tiny amount of money that could come from your friends and family, or it could come from your own pockets or savings. Then you do something that is extraordinary, show that to people, and then raise a boatload of money to hire great talent, and then you're able to chuck the wheels of motion. So that's one way, right? And then the other way is that you are yourself so good, so great that you don't need any money, and people want to join you for who you are. Like, for example, I speak about it often. If Tanmay Bhatt were to offer an internship to the same person, that person will probably join that person for free because they get to work with Tanmay Bhatt, and they know that Tanmay Bhatt is a great marketer, writer, humorist, etc., businessman, etc. So that is that. Now, मेरे case में वो नहीं है मेरे पास, right? So I don't have that, and that's something that I'm struggling with at this point in time. The other thing that could have been worked for me is that if I'm not a Tanmay Bhatt, or if I'm not a rich person, I could have had some successes in the past. Mihir calls it a string of mild successes versus wild successes. I could have a lot of mild successes, and then I could have some promise that I'll pay you money broken into two components. Component one is the fixed component. Component B is equity. I could have done that, but again, I don't think I have any great mild successes to even talk about. So that's that, plus the money. And the third thing that probably work is that you have an incredibly large idea that is mission plus for people to join. So, for example, today we don't have a large idea. We just want to gather the greatest hustlers and greatest thinkers of all time together and then work on it and see where we reach, and we tinker with it and see where we reach. But if we had an idea which was, let's say, I don't know, solving for global poverty, I'm sure there are tons of people who are so inspired by that they would say, yeah, I will leave my job and I will do whatever it takes to solve for global poverty, and I'm going to do that from here on. So that's something that uh, is extremely doable. So coming back, there are three things that I think work in favor of you getting great people. A, you have to have some bit of personal brand, which is Tanya. But personal brand is not just from the lens of somebody talking things, but somebody doing things and delivering things and showing that they have been successful. Second, you do something interesting with your savings and with your friend and family money. Use that money to do something interesting, and then show that to the world to raise more money and find more money. And this find more money could be in terms of VCs or could be also in terms of revenue from the customers, right? I mean, I'm not saying that VCs are revenue from customers also. That's the second thing. And the third thing is that you could have a huge large mission, giving plan B to humanity, ending global hunger, making the best damn coffee from the country, and so on and so forth. And then that allows you to, if you have one of these three, it allows you to hire people for a number that you're willing to A, offer, and B, they're willing to accept. Apart from this, it will always be a struggle. And that's a lesson that I did not learn when I was younger. So if you're a young person today, you need to get one of these three things going for you, because without these three things, you will always be in that place wherein you'll struggle for finding great talent who wants to work next to you. So I think that's the idea for the day. And I don't know how long it's been that I've been talking. I'm going to take a break already. Okay, it's 7 minutes, so I can take a break. And I'll see people tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good day. Bye. Take care.